Once a year, New York's Jacob Javits Center transforms into one of the auto industry's main events. It's the New York Auto Show. It's where thousands of press attend to witness more than 50 new car debuts, and a million car lovers gather to make their next driving wish list. From exotic sports cars to SUVs to the latest trucks and concepts, your next driving dream is here. So whether you're serious about cars or curious what will be rolling down tomorrow's roads, sit back, buckle up, and hang on, as Fox Sports takes you on a ride around the New York Auto Show like you've never seen. Welcome to the New York Auto Show. Hello everybody, I'm Dietrich. Well, the New York Auto Show just might be the greatest display of capitalism under one roof. Think about it. There's nearly 1,000 cars here representing manufacturers from all over the world. Add to that all the color combinations, engine options, and trim levels, and it numbers thousands more. So you would think that every nook and cranny is covered, but not so fast. There are 50 new car debuts here, and that's where we come in, with our Fox Sports Auto Show team, Nick Miles and Mike Caudill, to show you all the new metal and give you some perspective on the new car technology and car trends. Now, we are on Fox Sports, so what a better place to start than sports cars, right, Mike?
Thanks, Tor. Well, as the industry revs up its motors here at the New York International Auto Show, it's not just about trucks and sport utility vehicles. It's about vehicles like this. What is it? Let's start with a little history. Back in 1969, Nissan launched the 240Z right here in New York, and they're commemorating the 50th anniversary with this vehicle. It's the Nissan 370Z. Now, this vehicle will come with a variety of special edition options with it, like the 50th anniversary badging on it, 19-inch wheels. The interior will come with special seams on those seats, and this exterior paint scheme that sets it apart from any other Nissan in the market. Starting price is about $25,000 for a normal 370Z, so expect to see this one right around $40,000.
Cool thing about 370Z is it's a 3.7 V6 engine. It's 332 horsepower. We don't do limited editions very often, so this is an opportunity to try something different.
Now, if you really want to think about track-inspired performance, I've also got that for you right here. The Nissan GTR was introduced in 1969 in Tokyo, Japan, and they've commemorated it with a series of older vehicles. This one above my shoulder was made in 1973, and they are commemorating all of the years of the GTR here at the New York Auto Show. This is the 50th anniversary edition of the GTR. It'll come back to the market with the blue and white, with the racing stripe over the top. It's all about performance with this vehicle. 600 horsepower. Starting price, right around $96,000, but this special edition version will come with special edition badging, carbon fiber, large brakes, big wheels, big tires. This thing is meant really for the track-based performance enthusiast in mind. And if you really want to up your game, I had to stop with this one, guys. It literally stopped me in my tracks. 710 horsepower. It's got carbon fiber almost over the entire vehicle, minus the roof, which is handcrafted metal. It has a price tag of $1.1 million. And when I asked one of the designers behind this vehicle, I said, what is the 0 to 60 time? Here's what they said, $1.1 million. And I repeated my question, 0 to 60 time, and they said $1.1 million. It's the GTR 50th Anniversary Edition by Ital Design right here in the Nissan booth.
So over at the Alfa Romeo stand, there is a celebration of the performance of the brand and the fact that they are kings of the Nürburgring. Berge is here from Alfa Romeo. Berge, tell me a little bit about what you did for these special editions.
Well, for Alfa Romeo and our history with the Nürburgring in Germany, it's all about tradition and steeped in heritage. What a better way to celebrate it than bringing back some exclusive Alfa Romeo cars. So the one behind us here is one of my favorites, the Giulia Quadrifoglio. This is the only way you can get exclusive Circuito Gray matte paint color. And now we're talking about exclusivity, only 55 Giulia Quadrifoglios and 55 Stelvio in all of North America. So this is exclusive, and this is what Alfa Romeo is all about.
All right, so Circuit Gray or Circuito Gray, what else comes on these special edition vehicles?
It all starts with the famous V Scudetto grille. This thing is now in a beautiful, genuine carbon fiber. You have the carbon fiber front splitter. This thing deploys at 70 miles per hour, providing an additional 220 pounds of downforce. Moving along to the side mirror caps, you can see the beautiful exposed carbon fiber as well. We've always had a carbon fiber roof, but now it's exposed carbon fiber.
All right, so any difference on the interior with these special editions?
On the passenger side, there is a serialized number plate, so you know which of the vehicles you have. Also, we have carbon fiber dripping throughout the interior as well. And you also see the beautiful Alfa Romeo script glowing right there, so you know what you're getting into.
All right, let's move over to the Stelvio as well, because these vehicles both have this 505 horsepower engine.
Yes, it's a 2.9-liter twin turbo, and it's derived off the Ferrari engine, the California T. Two senior managers from Ferrari led the Giulia and Stelvio programs.
Much the same here on the Stelvio, which is your SUV version of the vehicle. You know, you've got the carbon fiber as well. Now, brake calipers here are red on this particular one. Is that the color that all of these N-Ring versions come with?
All the N-Rings will have red. However, on a regular Giulia, Quadrifoglio, or Stelvio, or any of the lineup, you actually can choose your brake caliper color.
Here's the big question. Are any of us eligible? How much are we talking about starting price for both of these N-Ring versions in the Giulia and in the Stelvio?
So for the Giulia, you're looking around $85,000, and you're going to step up to the 90 range for the Stelvio Quadrifoglio. Alfa Romeo's always been known for collector's pieces, and we've seen in the past Alfa Romeo vehicles, they can be in the millions of dollars in terms of value. If you get one of these vehicles, who knows what time can tell with how much they'll be worth later in the future.
Yeah, whoever thought cars could become an investment? Well, there's only 55 of them, so if you want one, you better hurry up and get your name on the list.
Up next, more SUVs, including this all-new Ford Explorer. Plus, if you've ever dreamed of driving a Lamborghini, well, Nick just lived it. It's all coming to you as Fox Sports presents the New York Auto Show. Well, it's good to be Ram these days. Their sales are through the roof. And one of the things to help keep that momentum is their new split tailgate. Here to tell us more about it is Jim Morrison from Ram. Jim, show us the new tailgate.
This is our multi-function tailgate from Ram. Great new tailgate, new feature. It acts like a normal tailgate. It's very solid, 2,000-pound capability. So you want to drive a heavy bike, quad up onto the truck, it can do that. You want to access the bed really easily? Here's what you do. It's a 60/40 barn door, opens right up easily, and you can automatically reach in and store stuff directly into the bed. So you don't have to reach over the tailgate, push and pull, which is really nice. Another nice thing about the multifunction tailgate is we have this new step. Hard to get into the bed sometimes, especially with a lifted cool truck. Really easy now. You just step in, you're right in. Storage is also really important for our truck owners. We have a Ram box, dry, lockable, lit storage. It even has a plug here for 2019.
Okay, now one quick thing here too. I understand because I almost did the mistake that if you close it wrong.
Yes, we've got you covered too. There's a little bumper stop there for you, so you're all set.
Well, there you go, the new Ram 1500 with the multi-function tailgate.
There are 118 SUVs on sale in the United States. So when you bring a brand new SUV to market, you better make sure that it has the formula to get the attention of every brand new buyer. And Ford think they have that formula in the form of their new Escape compact SUV.
The 2020 Escape will be Ford's best ever small SUV. They're coming to market with 4 choices for engines and drivetrains, including 2 hybrid options, and one of those is a plug-in hybrid that will go 30 miles on electricity before the gas engine kicks in. Every 2020 Escape should get at least 400 miles on a full tank of gas and a full charge. To go along with smart drivetrain options, Ford have designed the new Escape to be the smartest SUV on the market. There's a ton of available tech here, including Ford's first heads-up display, so you never have to take your eyes off the road. The Escape can also park itself without your help. Ford call this the Active Park Assist, and it'll steer the Escape into an available parking space at the touch of a button. Safety is also a top priority, and Escape offers the latest in active safety technology. Ford's Copilot 360 safety system is standard on all Escape models. This includes adaptive cruise control that follows traffic speeds all the way to a stop. It's perfect for commuting. The system also keeps Escape centered in the lane, and it will even help steer around stopped vehicles in the road. That's not all. Inside, the new Escape offers adjustable second row seating, giving this crossover the best backseat legroom in class. If you need something a little bigger, the Ford Explorer is all new for 2020. Now updated with standard features like seating for 7, active park assist, and Ford's Copilot 360 safety system, the Ford Explorer also offers a 10.1-inch touchscreen display for your information and entertainment.
This is our new ST model, our second SUV from Ford Performance. 400 horsepower, 415 foot-pounds of torque. Fantastic family vehicle, but also fun when you want to drive.
There will be a hybrid available as well.
The large three-row SUV segment is very hot right now. In fact, it grew 13% last month. And Kia entered that segment for the first time with their brand new Telluride.
The Telluride is the biggest vehicle Kia have ever made. It offers seating for up to 8 passengers and a big 3.8-litre V6 engine. Like the Explorer, you can get a 10-inch touchscreen display and a complete set of safety features like heads-up display, highway driving assistance, and a reminder to check your rear seat when you get out.
You have also blind spot detection in a unique Kia way. It actually comes up, it's a camera in the mirror that shows you in the center console what's on your left side if you go in the left signal, or right side if you're right signal. It's a really cool trickery and gadgetry in this car.
The Telluride is also about luxury. With available super soft Napa leather, reclining third-row seats, and an optional Harman Kardon audio system, you can get heat and ventilation in the front row and second row seats.
And there's some good news for American jobs. Not only is the brand new Kia Telluride designed in California, but the vehicle is going to be built at Kia's manufacturing plant in West Point, Georgia.
Well, here at the Toyota display downstairs at Javits, it's all about off-roading. And when you're talking about off-roading, it's all about Toyota's trucks and sport utility vehicles. Tacoma has been the best-selling midsize pickup in America for the past 14 years. Toyota's well-deserved reputation for quality drives the Tacoma's popularity for business, daily use, and recreation. The 2020 Tacoma gets a light makeover with a new grille design and new wheel designs at every trim level. But the most important changes are things you can't see. Every 2020 Tacoma now comes with Toyota Safety Senses standard equipment. So what does that mean? Adaptive cruise control, pre-collision mitigation with pedestrian detection, and automatic high beams are also included. If you like Siri and Alexa, you'll be glad to know that Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and Amazon Alexa are supported on every new Tacoma. Wait, what? Hold on a second. We got to hold for a second. We just got done talking about the Toyota Tacoma. We talk about trucks when we talk about off-roading. But this vehicle right here, it's just a Toyota RAV4. It's a crossover small sport utility vehicle. Well, not really this one. This is actually the TRD version, which means it's meant to go off-road. The 2020 RAV4 TRD was inspired by Toyota's rally racing efforts. This SUV includes a brand new chassis with raised ride height, up to 8.6 inches of ground clearance to be exact. Toyota gives the TRD edition a beefier suspension plus off-road wheels and tires. New multi-terrain all-wheel drive tech includes driving modes for rocks and dirt, mud and sand, along with snow. All right, so we're going to close it out in the Toyota booth with this vehicle right here. We're going to throw back 60 years with the 2020 Toyota Land Cruiser, and this special edition is all tricked out in black. You'll get a black exterior design with a killer leather black interior.
Coming up, Mike talks track and Nick shows concepts. It's all coming to you as Fox Sports presents the New York Auto Show. And welcome back. Well, if you're at Hyundai, you're certainly happy. They just recently picked up the Utility of the Year for the Kona. And now they have an all-new, smaller SUV with the Venue. Tell us about this.
Yeah, we were really excited about the North American Utility of the Year with Kona, but now we're here with the Venue. So the Venue is now our 7th SUV in the lineup. It's positioned more for what we like to call urban entrepreneurs, people living in the city, maybe have a side hustle they got going.
Take us around the car.
We start with the front, the grille. It's a very bold, cascading grille. We've got very unique lighting elements. The LED DRLs are actually cube-shaped. I think the car sits on the wheels and tires is very solid. Even for being a small SUV, it's got a very good stance to it. You move around to the side, there's some detailing, and then to the back where all the utility is. That's where the tailgate and some unique light signatures in the taillight.
I noticed on the inside there's a lot of different feels to the product.
It's got both combination leatherette and cloth seating, so that's you get a little bit of a difference there. And it's actually, if you notice, it's all blue inside to match the exterior.
All right, technology. We got to talk technology if we talk Hyundai.
We know technology in the phone interface is very important. So the standard audio system is actually an 8-inch display, so nice large size. Standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And also safety is a big important feature as well. So we've got standard forward collision avoidance assist, which detects vehicles in front of you, and if deems necessary, it'll apply emergency braking along with lane keep assist and driver attention warning. So complete Hyundai Smart Sense of safety features.
There you go, the all-new Hyundai Venue.
All right, so it's been 21 years since the Toyota Supra has been in the market. Now, these ones happen to be special editions. They wear a badge that says GR on it. What does GR stand for? It stands for Gazoo Racing, and it's a skunkworks project by president of Toyota, Akio Toyota. So what does the GR special edition get you? 335 horsepower under the hood, a 0 to 60 in just about 4 seconds. Not to mention incredible styling, big aggressive wheels and tires, and all about performance with this vehicle. It screams, go fast. The best part, it's hitting dealerships in only a few months from now. All right, when you think about Lexus, you probably don't think about track-inspired vehicles. Well, the team at Lexus, they want you to think differently, and it's with this vehicle right here. It's the Lexus RCF Track Edition, and it actually wears the badge name Track Edition. Why? 5-liter V8 under the hood, a 0 to 60 time in 3.96 seconds. And how do they achieve that speed with such a big vehicle? Carbon fiber hood, carbon fiber roof, carbon fiber spoiler, titanium exhaust pipes, and then for the performance, you've got big, bold wheels.
So this vehicle was bred from the Lexus RC3 race program. So we took a lot of the same components. We have carbon disc brakes and rotors, and we took the Brembo, Michelin Sport, Pilot S. So a lot of the elements we've taken from the racing team and we've brought to this vehicle. It comes with an interior that's a circuit red. It's got carbon fiber trim and sport edition seats.
All right, with the Toyota Supra and the Lexus RCF Track Edition, it's all about the need for speed, but I'm feeling the need for something a little bit more conceptual.
Concept cars are an integral part of every auto show. They show the future of technology, the future of design, and of course they can be jaw-dropping. New York International Auto Show is no exception.
The Lexus LC500 is a flagship model for a flagship brand, and this convertible concept really kicks it up another notch. As a concept, it's not certain that Lexus would ever actually build the convertible sports car. The coupe version features a 5-liter V8 engine with 471 horsepower. There is also a 350 horsepower hybrid option available. But what you need to know is that every part of the Lexus LC500 is perfect luxury. From the super comfortable seats to the high-tech dashboard, the LC500 is a concept car you can buy today. This convertible version is fantastic, and Lexus would be crazy not to build it.
Blind spot monitoring, rear camera, mirror, and surround view cameras are all technologies invented by Nissan, so you'd expect a concept car by Nissan to have outstanding tech.
The Nissan IMS concept car is a sleek 4-door vehicle designed to put the focus on Nissan's intelligent mobility program. Nissan says it's an elevated sports sedan. The IMS is powered entirely by electricity, and it includes 2 motors, one each to drive the front wheels and the rear wheels. Although the concept can put 483 horsepower to work for you, it also has an extra large battery that will let this car travel 380 miles between charge-ups. Inside you'll find an innovative luxury idea under development. There's a traditional 3-passenger back seat, but the outside seats can fold up to create a single reclining luxury seat in case you want to carry a VIP. The Nissan IMS is designed to be completely self-driving. When the driver hands off control to the car, the steering wheel retracts into the dash and the front seats turn around to face the back seats. The IMS turns the headlights and tail lights blue to let other people know it's in self-driving mode. Finally, this concept car uses virtual reality. something called invisible to visible to help drivers see around corners and look ahead on the road. The car can even put a virtual passenger into the car to keep you company.
Now, the invisible to visible technology is like having X-ray vision. I told you concept cars could be jaw-dropping, right?
Coming up, the guys go for a drive in the all-new Jeep Gladiator truck here in New York City, plus a whole lot more cars. It's all coming to you as Fox Sports presents the New York Auto Show. Welcome back. Well, 30 years ago, Mazda literally rocked the automotive world with this, the MX-5 Miata. This little lightweight convertible was responsible for bringing back open-air motoring, and with it, a carefree lifestyle for generations to come. Now, 30 years later, Mazda has sold over 1 million Miatas, achieving legendary status as the best-selling four-cylinder sports car of all time. It's also the most popular amateur racing car in the country. The Miata is more than a car, it's a cultural phenomenon. And to celebrate its top-down success, Mazda has created this, the 2019 MX-5 Miata 30th Anniversary Edition. The 30th Anniversary Miata will be available with the soft top, or Mazda's unique, retractable, fastback design. But every one will be delivered with a racing orange paint job. The color scheme continues inside the car, with matching orange piping outlining the seats and dashboard features. The heated Recaro seats are wrapped in soft Alcantara for a racing-inspired experience that continues on the door panels. The 30th Anniversary Miata comes with special Brembo brakes with color-matched calipers, visible through racing wheels in dark gunmetal gray. Under the hood, you'll get Mazda's most refined 2-liter engine, rated at 181 horsepower and 151 pound-feet of torque. Now, if this is the Miata you've been waiting for, you might have to wait a bit longer. They've sold out of their initial run, but don't be surprised if Mazda decides to make a few more.
Made in America is an important feature for many new car buyers, and these next two vehicles are built here. With fresh designs and new features, these next two sedans stand out from the crowd.
The all-new 2020 Subaru Legacy offers a long list of available features, including a massive 11.6-inch high-definition touchscreen infotainment system. Subaru are also including their EyeSight Advanced Driver Assistance and Safety package in every new Legacy. The new Legacy includes a continuously variable transmission and Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive as standard equipment. Inside, the new Legacy is all about comfort and convenience, with available Napa leather upholstery and standard anti-noise design that makes the car the quietest Subaru Legacy ever.
You know, South Korea is pretty hot when it comes to everything right now. K-pop is the music of choice, Samsungs are the phones of choice, and Hyundais are the cars of choice. But wait until you see what they've done with the brand new Hyundai Sonata.
The 8th generation was just unveiled in Korea last month, and now it's on display here in New York. The new Sonata features a fastback four-door coupe design. Like many of the most popular European brands, this is really upscale for Hyundai. The LED headlights are almost hidden behind reflective lenses until you turn them on. Inside, you've got a quilted leather interior. The steering wheel is particularly unique and designed to look like it belongs in an aeroplane. This all-new Sonata proves that Hyundai have learned a few things about luxury. This car is truly impressive.
And here's some good news, the Sonata will be made in Montgomery, Alabama.
All right, when automakers sit down to determine what vehicle they want to bring to an auto show, they usually bring a new debut, something new to the market. Well, Honda went a little different direction here at this auto show with this specific vehicle, the HR-V, and it has actually been crash tested by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. Why? They want to show off their technology. They want to show to consumers how their vehicles are safe, and this thing gets all the best ratings in the market. We've got Brian Bouch with us. Man, you've got the coolest job as the manager of the vehicle testing department. We talk about safety, and then we talk about this. Why bring this here?
So what we wanted to showcase is Honda is a safety leader. We wanted to show our commitment to safety, and what better way than to bring a crashed car to the New York Auto Show. We want to convey and show to the consumers that you can actually get a very high-level vehicle for safety performance, active safety, passive safety, with a very affordable car in this HRV, starting just over $20,000.
All right, as automakers continue to understand trends in the marketplace, they look at vehicles like this right here. It's the 2019 Honda Civic, and they've sold more than 1 million of these since 2015, and it continues to be one of America's most popular vehicles. Now, Honda set out to understand the market a little bit better, and through a third party called Strategic Vision, they learned that 55% of new vehicle buyers in the market are still looking at sedans, but they went a step further. They wanted to understand millennials and learned that 70% of millennials or new car buyers are also looking at sedans. All right, well, hold on just a minute. It's not just about sedans here in the Honda booth. It's also about this vehicle right here. It's the Honda Passport, and this vehicle is meant for the adventure-minded enthusiast. The newest Honda at the show is the Passport SUV. This new 5-passenger crossover fits between the compact CR-V and the midsize Pilot. The Passport is designed for a sporty, modern look with standard 20-inch wheels and increased ride height. Under the hood is Honda's reliable 3.5-liter V6 engine, tuned up to 280 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque. All-wheel drive is optional, but comes with Honda's unique torque vectoring system. Because the Passport is larger than conventional compact SUVs, you get more space inside. You can choose your trim level to adjust your level of luxury and the price tag as well. But features like LED headlights, 9-speed automatic transmission, push-button start, and zone climate control are standard on all Passports.
If you've ever been to an auto show, you're familiar with Camp Jeep, where you get to ride in a Jeep on lots of obstacles at an auto show. But never before have we been able to drive ourselves. Somewhere along the lines of our request, somebody signed and authorized me to do this.
We've driven this truck a couple times, but never on anything like this, Mike.
And I think that's what's really cool, is that consumers get a chance to come out to the auto show and ride and drive with a professional showing what the all-new Gladiator, which is a pickup truck, can do. The Gladiator comes with lockers and 4 low, so we are going to crawl up this rock formation. This is a great way to really get an idea as to how well equipped the Gladiator is when it comes to off-roading.
You could drive it up the stairs in your house if they were this sweet.
That's right.
This one always looks good from the outside, doesn't it?
It does.
Have you noticed something? They left the gate open. Let's see if we can get this thing out onto the street in New York. Let's see if they stop.
Dude, we're going straight. We can't take it out on the street.
Let's go.
Dude, you can't do. Dude, you can't.
TV emergency!
Whoa. Dude, you can't do this.
We just did it.
Take over New York City.
We just did it. So I thought we'd take the car into Times Square. Does that work for you?
First time a Gladiator has been in Times Square, maybe?
Yes. Right now, I'm pretty much certainty.
The sky is blue, the sun is out. We're gonna have great suntans because of the open air top on the Gladiator. Now, that's actually something interesting. So, front windshield goes down, full top goes off,
yep.
Back windows go down, doors come off.
On the inside of this, Mike, there is lots of pretty buttons. I love the red dash.
The aesthetics are great. It's also a very simplified interior as well. So you've got your buttons down here for all your off-road functionality, 4 high, 4 low. You've got your lockers. You can put it in first gear manual, go up over rocks. From the standpoint of a Jeep, it's clean. Talk to me a little bit about the technology in this.
So you can access the 8.4-inch screen, I think, is optional in this. Of course, it has in-car Wi-Fi. The cool thing about this, too, is all these buttons are super rubberized. You can get them wet, and they still work.
From the Jeep Gladiator, the McDonald's sign here in Times Square.
I hope you enjoyed our little tour of New York City and the new Jeep Gladiator. Anything to make Mike Caudill excited. Now, I better disappear before the Jeep security guard finds me.
And when we come back, we'll show you Lincoln's all-new SUV, the Corsair, and Rivian jolts Javits with its new truck and SUV. It's all coming to you as Fox Sports presents the New York Auto Show. And welcome back. Well, not too many nameplates can claim to have been around for over 3/4 of a century. One of them is the Lincoln with their Continental. This is the all-new Lincoln Continental Coach Store Edition. Lincoln celebrates the 80th anniversary of the Lincoln Continental Coach Door Edition full-size sedan. Just 80 cars will be made with center-opening doors that recall the classic Lincolns of the early 60s, along with a full luxury interior. But the real news for Lincoln is on the SUV side. They revamped their Navigator, have the all-new Aviator, and now this, the all-new Lincoln Corsair. And here to tell us more about it is David Woodhouse, the Director of Design for Lincoln. So, great new product. Let's talk about the Corsair. It's a small SUV.
It is. It's probably the most dramatic in our lineup. The new Corsair completes a 4 SUV lineup for Lincoln. This is the smallest, most compact, but it's also the most youthful and expressive.
Okay, and let's go to the interior on this. There's a lot of room.
It's got great flexibility on the interior. So the second row seat, you can adjust fore and aft, and you can decide whether you want the priority on the luggage or on the interior occupants. The philosophy that we've applied at Lincoln over the last few years has been about what we call quiet flight. This is about trying to bring back elegance into the design of the cars. And I think what's really succeeded is the linear horizontal emphasis of both the exterior and the interior.
Well, Lincoln promises to have a hybrid version of the Corsair as well. It's going to be coming soon. The all-new Lincoln Corsair. Look for it this fall.
Welcome to Yellowstone National Park. I decided to leave New York and take a quick flight into Montana to visit Yellowstone, but not really. I still have to work, and I am here in the Subaru booth at the New York Auto Show. And I bet you didn't know that for the past 20 years, Subaru has supported the national parks, and they're launching this new vehicle in partnership with them. It's the 2020 Subaru Outback, and guess what? They're bringing the turbo back. Under the hood, 260 horsepower. It's also been redesigned, and on the interior, you have an 11.6-inch touchscreen that makes it the third biggest screen in the marketplace.
We know our customers are active lifestyle customers, and this new Outback really fits that need, not only on-road, but for their off-road adventures as well. The new Outback Onyx Edition behind me offers what we call StarTex interior. It's a cleanable, stain-resistant for their pets and their gear and all that stuff.
And if you're in the market for, let's say, a slightly larger sport utility vehicle, then take a look at this one right here. It's the all-new 2020 Toyota Highlander, and it's all-wheel drive. The all-new 2020 Highlander midsize SUV is designed for families with seating for 7 or 8 passengers in 3 rows. Toyota's Safety Sense 2.0 is also standard on all trim models with adaptive cruise control, collision and lane departure protection, automatic high beams, and road sign recognition. The Highlander is available with a V6 or hybrid engine, and the hybrid offers the highest fuel economy in its class, up to 34 mpg in combined city and highway driving. Inside is an available 12.3-inch best-in-class touchscreen infotainment display. The 2020 Highlander will be available in 5 different trim levels, and while pricing has not been announced, heavy competition in this segment will help keep the bottom line affordable. With the Subaru Outback and the Toyota Highlander all-wheel drive behind me, you now have 2 great options for the adventure-minded enthusiast, giving you plenty of muscle for off-roading.
The biggest advancements in technology come from those companies developing electric vehicles. And adventure vehicle manufacturer Rivian are at the forefront of all those technologies. In New York, they gave us a closer look at their concept SUV.
The Rivian R1S is a full-size SUV with seating for 7 passengers in 3 rows. Because the R1S is designed as an electric vehicle, they were able to use a flat chassis that they call the skateboard. This Rivian's batteries are located in that skateboard platform, which leaves plenty of room for people and cargo inside the SUV. Of course, the Rivian R1S is a technology showcase with a 15.6-inch touchscreen in the dash and a 12.3-inch instrument panel.
This is a 7-passenger SUV, and it sits on what we call a skateboard that also allows us to have a lot of flexibility, so we put other products, including a pickup, our R1T, on top of that same platform.
Another feature of the Rivian vehicles is that they have 4 separate motors, one in each corner driving each wheel. That means it doesn't have a driveline or a transmission and opens up the opportunity for more features like this gear tunnel.
You can use this lockable storage tunnel for fishing poles, camping gear, and whatever. There's also a trunk up front where the engine would be.
It's really the integration of storage and refinement into a segment that normally doesn't have that. Add to that all the things that make it an incredibly capable vehicle to drive both on-road and off-road.
The pickup is expected to cost about $61,500 after federal tax credit. That's not a lot more than a premium truck with a gas engine. Honestly, I think once you see this truck, you're going to want one.
Rivian say their vehicles will be able to do 400 miles on a single charge and 0 to 60 miles an hour in around 3 seconds. That's faster than a lot of American muscle cars.
Next up, we show you Ford's new Mustang Shelby GT500. It's got 700 horses. Plus, Nick takes a drive in the new $300,000 Lamborghini Huracan Evo. That poor bloke. It's all coming to you as Fox Sports presents the New York Auto Show. Welcome back. In 1964, Ford introduced the Mustang. Well, Carroll Shelby, legendary race car driver and car builder, he didn't think much of it. Well, that soon changed as Ford convinced him to create the Shelby GT series. This is the latest, the GT500. Ford has never made a Mustang as powerful as the 2020 Shelby GT500. In fact, it's the most powerful street car Ford has ever made. The beating heart of this new Shelby GT500 is the supercharged 5.2-liter V8 with more than 700 horsepower. Tying that power to the ground is a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds. The GT500 will ride on magnetic shocks, have the largest brakes ever outfitted to a factory Mustang, and carry a fully adjustable suspension. You can even get this bad boy with carbon fiber wheels. Just don't expect to take more than one friend to the track, because in this Ford, there's no back seat. Now the 2020 Shelby GT500 goes on sale soon. Pricing hasn't been announced, but with this kind of performance, do you really care how much it costs?
All right, guys, we've got supercars for you, and why am I standing in front of a sport utility vehicle? Well, that's because this one right here, the Mercedes-Benz AMG GLC 63S, happens to be a sport utility vehicle. You got to check out the inside of this thing. Racing seats, carbon fiber, paddle shifters, and under the hood, a 4-liter V8 bi-turbo pushing out 503 horsepower. It's one of the fastest SUVs in the market, which leads me to this one right here. This is a 4-door and also has one of the fastest lap times at the Nürburgring. It's the AMG GT63, and this is also an S. Carbon fiber, beautiful exterior. Same motor under the hood with that 4-liter V8 bi-turbo. All right, I'm going to close out the supercar segment with this vehicle right here, and I got to be honest, Nick, I know you are coming up with another supercar here right after this. Let me tell you about this one, though. Let's start with the price tag. Right about $3 million. It's the Koenigsegg Jesko, or Jesko, all carbon fiber, monocoque, top speed, 300 miles per hour. What makes this vehicle so special? It's really the design.
It's a really unique piece. This is the car that replaces the Agera RS, and that car broke 5 world records in 2017. So for us it was quite a challenge to up the game even further. We have developed a 9-speed transmission with a multi-clutch where you can go from any gear to any gear instantly. We've also increased the horsepower.
This is going to be the hardest act to follow here at the New York Auto Show. The Koenigsegg Jesko.
If you've ever watched a Formula One race in your life, you'll recognize where I am. I'm in the Royal Kingdom of Bahrain. And someone at Lamborghini was silly enough to give me the keys for a very expensive, over $300,000 Huracan Evo.
I am sure what will be much more interesting than me telling you about the car all day is just showing you pictures of it driving around the F1 track in Bahrain. Lamborghini also hired the track at night so we could get some night driving in too. It just doubled the fact that I'm petrified of this car. Lots of serious tech on the outside and under the sheet metal, as well as on the inside.
It has web radio. Wherever you are in the world, you can tune into whatever radio station you want. Online traffic. You don't always get to drive on an F1 track in Bahrain, but there's also some cool things about this vehicle that help you not take your eyes off the road while adjusting some things on the inside. For instance, take two fingers, put them on the screen, slide them up or down, and the volume goes up or down.
When the 2017 Lamborghini Huracan appeared, it immediately took the Nürburgring record. Now in 2019, the Huracan Evo is shaving even more time off that record.
There's a lot going on at the rear wheels, including all-wheel drive. Yep, this Huracan is an all-wheel drive vehicle, but it also has advanced traction control and rear wheel steering, which really helps lengthen or shorten the car. Sounds kind of weird, but it really helps when you're going around the track.
When you are in a narrow cornering, we have the rear axis that turn in a counter phase, and this generates a shortening of the wheelbase, means the car is really much more agile, and you act like when you are in a go-kart and you are able to go inside every corner really sharp.
Under the trunk compartment, this is a V10 engine. It has been made even more powerful. The engine is as close as physically possible to the rear wheels, along with a very unique Lamborghini sound. What did I take away from this new Lamborghini Huracan Evo experience in Bahrain? This is a lot more car than I can handle.
And I'm joined by Nick Miles and Mike Caudill from our Fox Sports Auto Show team. Another great show. Nick, I don't even want to talk to you. Another Lamborghini, huh?
Yeah, someone had to go to the Middle East and put their life at risk. It was definitely me.
There you go. Okay, lots of SUVs. Hyundai has their Venue.
It's incredible. Multicolors, a lot of great options with it. It'll be a sub $20,000 vehicle when it hits dealerships, and the best part about it, it's geared towards millennials and first-time car buyers.
A little bigger than that, Outback.
Yeah, Subaru have really had this market nailed down. Nobody else has managed to get a wagon and keep it as long as Subaru. And now they're adding the technology in infrared camera, larger screens. Plus, they're spending a lot of money on showing off their association with the national parks and the fact that they have a zero landfill factory. They're all about green as well as being about safe and very reliable cars.
And one other note, they didn't forget about performance either, right? So they brought the turbo back for the first time with the Outback, and they increased the towing capacity with it as well.
Okay, let's talk about the Corsair.
Yeah, you know, so Lincoln said 6 SUVs, that's what they were going to have. They told us that a couple of years ago. Smallest SUV in their lineup, well designed. They had a lot of thought and energy in putting this vehicle together. And I think when you sit on the inside, it doesn't feel like a small SUV. It feels like a big luxury vehicle.
One more on the SUV side, the Highlander.
Yeah, talk about the Toyota Highlander. It's one of Toyota's best-selling vehicles, and they've increased the size of it. They've got plenty of room on the inside, but it's really still about Toyota safety sense. You know, they are the leader in the market when it comes to great technology, but don't forget the exterior styling.
All right, sports cars, lots of sports cars. We got to start with the classics first from Nissan.
Yeah, two of them, right? They're now in their 50th anniversary edition with both of them. Great color options, plenty of horsepower, fun to drive, great prices on both of them.
Yeah, the GTR is a great vehicle, and it's been a great vehicle for a long time. Not many of those high-performance vehicles come in all-wheel drive. It's part of the Nissan Dream Garage, so they have 3 different trim levels of this vehicle, and they've spiced it up for the 50-year celebration with new colors and some new badging on the inside. At the same time, these vehicles sell out really fast. That's probably what will happen with these new GTRs.
And one small fun fact here at the New York Auto Show is that the 3 old school GTRs they have in their booth are all the ones that are in the Gran Turismo video game.
One more, the Shelby GT500. Who wants to talk about that one?
It's fast, it's bold, it's Mustang, it's the most horsepower they've ever put
700 horses.
It's the most horsepower they've ever put under the hood. It's going to be a vehicle that they sell out of quickly. You know, they're not going to build a lot of these, but if you're a Mustang enthusiast, you're going to want one in your garage.
Okay, well, thanks, guys. That looks like it's all the time we have. For Nick Miles and Mike Caudill, I'm Tor Dietrich. This marks my 25th anniversary at the auto shows. And if you want to find out anything more about these cars, be sure and visit ourautoexpert.com. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you on the road.